Number 10. Use factoring to solve the equation. Well, in 308 we learned how to factor the difference of two cubes. We know that the cube root of this is 2x and the cube root of this is 5. And remember what the equation was for this, for the difference of two cubes? Remember, 2x times what will be 8x cubed? 2x times 4x squared will be 8x cubed. And then 5 times 25 will be 125. Now your middle member here, the negative 10, comes from this. This sign stays the same, right? This sign is the opposite of this sign. So you have a plus. The next term, you get that by saying 2x times 5. So the sign changes. And then we say 5 times what will be 125? Will be times 25. Another way to think of this, if you square the 2x, you're getting this. Square the 5, you're getting this. And this is not double the product, it's just whatever the product is, you write it. And this is the same sign as this, and this sign changes. Now, the zero factor property says to let this be 0, or this be 0. If this is 0, then 2x is going to be 5, and x is 5 halves. Okay? Dividing by 2, we're going to get 5 halves down here. On this one, if we let this one be 0, we'll have to use the quadratic equation to get the answer, where a is 4, b is 10, c is 25. So if b is 10, you're going to have minus 10, plus or minus 10 squared, minus 4 times 4 times 25 here. Where this is b, remember it's the opposite of b here. B is 10. A is this number right here. So you write A twice here because A is here and here. And C is this number right here. Now if you take 10 times 10, you're going to get 100. 4 times 4, 16 times 25 is 400. Okay. Another way to think of it, you had 25 times 4, you get what? 100 times 4 is 400. Then you're having 2 times 4 is 8 down here. So this is going to be minus 300. And you can factor out 100 times minus 3. This is going to be a 10i right here. That's why we wrote it as 100. 10i. The 3 stays inside the radical. Then we can divide this, this, and this by 2. We can factor a 2 out, in other words, and cancel it with the 8. So you end up with negative 5 plus or minus 5i square root of 3 over 4. You saw how I got the 2 right. 2 times 5 is 10, and 2 times 5 is 10. So I factored a 2 out here and canceled it with the 8.